Hello, lacrosse fans. I'm Amanda Mastera for World Lacrosse. We proudly present World Lacrosse Rewind, an opportunity to take a look at our championship games throughout the years with new player perspective and interviews. Today, we're going to take a look at the 2019 Women's U19 World Championship Games. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce the woman, the myth, the legend, Caitlin Wurzberger. Caitlin, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good under the circumstances we have.
Yeah. We talked a little bit briefly. You had a crease originally painted on your front lawn. I know right now you guys have kind of redid things. Are you going to put that bad boy back on the front lawn?
Yeah, probably. I moved my goal right now next to my rebounder, like between the palm trees. So I can shoot right now there, so it's kind of easier, but we probably will put the crease back on with the fields closed.
Oh, man, you just had to slide in the palm trees comment, didn't you? So let's just dive right in. So you went into this gold medal game, USA versus Canada. I mean, you guys are so competitive, such big rivals. You went into it with 20 goals. How confident did you go into this game?
I think like as a team we had a lot of momentum, and like individually, like by that time, like I think I was really comfortable playing with the girls and like the other teams going against them. Because at first you're probably nervous like going into like international play, but I think like once we got on the field and everything, like we knew what we had to do as a team. And I think we kind of really gained our rhythm like from the beginning to the end of the tournament. So I think like that game like meant a lot to us. Like obviously like we were nervous, but at the same time we knew like we had to do what we had to do to win the game.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely seemed like you had quite the confidence on the field, a leader both like end to end. I had the unique pleasure of calling this game as a color commentator, and it really looks like you guys had close-knit chemistry and unity. Like on attack, it was 1, 2, 3, setting picks for your teammates. Did, Coach Kelly and Monty Hiller help with that, or was it just natural?
I think he definitely helped with that. I think it was a little both, honestly, because like in the tryout, we did lots of 2v2s and stuff and like working together. Because I remember her saying, like, I'm not looking for like probably the best player. I'm looking for the best people who can work together to really make the best plays together and work together, which I think that really showed on the field because it wasn't just an individual win. I think it was always a team win, especially in the attack part. Like you said, like we did lots of picks and backdoor cuts, which made it so easy to feed. So I think it's kind of a little both. Like Amante, like coach, she did a great job, like kind of pushing us to do that. But I think at the end of the day, like we all kind of bought into what she was saying, and it worked really well throughout the tournament.
Yeah, and you really hit the nail on the head there as far as working together and being a great teammate. I really like watching you play in this game specifically because you were just queen of the feeds under pressure. And you said, they made it easy to get feeds. I got to say, if I had 3 players on me, that would not be an easy feed. So right now, our younger players across the world or at home, is there something that they could work on to really hone in on this skill set?
I think like 2 things that I focused on was lots and lots of ball and stick work. Like I do my wall ball, like it's my routine. Early morning, 7 a.m., like go out there and just like get on your wall, do whatever you can. And I think a big thing is like making not comfortable passes because that's always the hard part. Everyone can make an easy just righty pass, but on the move lefty sometimes hard, or behind the back pass, whether you have to do it or not. So I think just getting those uncomfortable passes and like your sister or anyone you can have to pass to. And I think also work on your footwork because you never really can stand feeding. That's the hard part. It's going to be knocked down easily. So I think working on your footwork and your stick at the same time is really going to help the younger players get to that next level, especially with the free time we have right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can do without your stick. You can do that anywhere, right? So talk to me about your change in possession and your redefend. And I really loved watching all of you, Team USA, in this tournament because you guys put the pressure on from end line to end line. How did you guys really work on this as a team?
I think like riding is all about heart, honestly. I think you make a bad play and stuff. The way you get back is to redefend. And I think our team did a great job, especially from Coach Amante being like, okay, you have to hustle. So I think like everyone showed heart to go get that ball because it takes a lot to like, you mess up, you're a little bit in your head, but to go back and sprint to get that ball back, I think is a huge thing. And it takes a lot of teamwork on the riding because if one person messes up, it messes the whole thing because it makes an easy pass or they get by you. So I think we did a great job as a unit shifting and really working hard to go get that ball back.
Absolutely. So tell me, and give the home and fans a little perspective. That buzzer goes off and you've realized that you've just won gold. What's going through your mind and what's going through your heart?
I think you're like in shock almost because this wasn't just a year coming of going to win this gold. This was like, I mean, ever since I was like 5 years old, so like years and years and years, you're dreaming of this moment to win gold for your country with USA across your chest. So I think you're just like in shock at first and you're just like screaming and running and water's going all over the place. I mean, to me, it was just such a special moment because like I literally was winning a gold medal with my family and my best friends. That was just an unbelievable moment. And like nothing really compares to winning gold when you're representing your country, especially going back against Canada and winning on their home turf. I think was a huge part of it too. Like just that confidence in me, like we can do this. I think it was just a really amazing moment for everyone at the place.
Absolutely. I think a lot of us dream to get to that place. So, so talk to me about this goal. I've watched the game. I was there. I experienced it firsthand. While you were the queen of the feeds, you actually had an incredible shot in the fourth quarter, and it is hard to explain. It's hard to even see what happened. I think it was a Twizzler. It was low. It was almost, like under your legs. It was hard to see. This was like a Sports Center top 10. I don't know. How did you do that? How do you do that with like 3 defensive players on top of you?
Well, when I go through my shooting regimen with my dad, like basically every day, we also practice trick shots. Well, like to me, like I've been taught, like 90% of the time, you're probably not going to do a trick shot because you're probably going to go overhand, a sidearm, or whatever. But I think like every player really has to like have that 10% where it's like a little secret that no one knows they have behind the back or between the legs or around. Like practicing that 10% in your wall ball and just shooting is a huge part because there is a time and place for the shot, and like knowing like, hey, I'm probably not going to do behind the back or between the legs when someone's right behind me. But I think in that play, like my player made a great feed to me in the inside, and I think it was just a reaction because shooting is all about reaction in practice. And I think I've just done that shot so many times in practice and everything, just being able to get that shot off, and then luckily it scooted in a little bit. I was kind of lucky in that one, but I think just really practicing and knowing when to use that shot was a big part of it, and thank God it went in when it did.
I loved it. I love that shot. It definitely should have been on Sports Center top 10. So transitioning a little bit, how are you holding up at home? What are you doing to stay sharp, IQ, and just to kind of keep going?
I think just like having a routine is a big thing. Like I said previously, I wake up, I go do wall ball, you go for a run. We've been doing like my parents kind of set up a whole workout yard with weights and like a TRX and stuff and like the bow ball. So we just like an hour and a half and that, just like kind of keeping that workout keep going. And I know me and my dad like because we love lacrosse, we've been watching a lot of like the UNC games and a lot of the old college games just to like keep that lax IQ going because it is a big thing. Like I think when you don't watch lacrosse, it will go down and being around it. So I think just trying to keep myself physically and mentally fit, and just whether I'm going to go back to high school ball or I'm going to go back to college ball in the next year, I think just being ready for like whatever I'm going to go into. And I think just like kind of having that nice little fun time with your family has been nice because like I'm always busy running on lacrosse. So it's kind of nice like to see my mom more and my dad and just like kind of like slowing things a bit down, but like also keep moving forward. Because I think as like lacrosse players, we can't really ever stick still. So I think it's kind of nice to have that little lacrosse, to have an outlet for all of us to have.
Yeah, absolutely. So even though I'm retired, I have to keep active too, it keeps us mentally focused. So when lacrosse comes back, and it will definitely come back, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to my teammates. Our high school season hasn't been canceled yet, so we're seeing what's happening, whether it's in late June or July. I don't know when, but I just can't wait to see my teammates. I've been Zooming, the Zoom app, and just texting a bunch. And if it's college lacrosse is my next steps, then I'm just excited to go to UNC and just start working hard. I mean, it's very hard to sit still, and like right now, like it's hard because like we're not really looking forward to anything yet. But I think like mentally, we all have to have that little goal in our minds. So right now, it's either a state championship in my mind or a national championship. So I think that's just kind of keeping me moving forward and just having my teammates by me, like by my side, like through all of this.
Absolutely. So there was no sitting still for Team USA 2019 U19 Women's World Championship game. So right now we are going to take a look at USA versus Canada.
Isabel Smith with 18 goals. You've got also Caitlin Wurzberger with 20 goals on the tournament. Megan Carney with 10, but she's also a terrific assist player with 9, so she's got a total of 19 points. A 18-goal performance here in the tournament by Isabel Skne and Madison Doucette. What can you say about her? She's been tremendous. 22 saves. She saved 73% of the shots that have come her way.
Yeah, she's been unbelievable between the pipes. In addition, really acts as a field player. She comes at a net a lot. She's an option on the transition. She's all around a fantastic player with great lacrosse IQ.
And Kelly Amonte-Hiller said before this matchup that you really can't focus on one player on Canada either, with a bunch of different options. Eve Ritzik with 13 goals in the tournament. Kylie Dobson with 16, along with 24 shots on goal, which leads the team. 6 goals for Ainsley Thurston, 13 for Shonley Wallace, and 8 goals for Reagan Wilson. So many different offensive options, and of course the defense is great. Cassidy Eckert has been great between the pipes here, 18 saves, and she has saved 38% of the shots that have come her way. Set to go again, USA in their blue, Canada in white, as Madeline Jenner and Jordan Sabarin on the draw. And this will be a violation here against Canada, so the U.S. will take over early. And Madeline Jenner has been outstanding in this tournament on the draws, 81 for 107. And she's got that great size and strength and speed, and she'll be formidable in that circle here today. Opportunity here for Team USA as Megan Carney will hang it off here for Isabel Skne.
Canada's defense really talking it up here.
Casey Choma with a try, and Cassidy Eckert with a save.
What a great save right there. We had the pleasure of chatting with Cassidy before. I mean, she is mentally prepared for this game.
8 goals and 6 assists for Casey Choma, but couldn't get the one-timer by Cassidy Eckert. And it's still a scoreless game here early in the first.
Pretty unusual for Team USA, who has not been on the defensive end much in this tournament.
And Rachel Hall gets the starting goal here for Team USA. It's splitting time with Madison Doucette, but I'm sure we'll see Doucette at some point. There's a pass out in front for Team Canada, and getting clipped up high was Reagan Wilson. And this will be a yellow card here on the United States as Casey Choma will sit out and Canada will be a player up.
Yeah, we have an 8-meter opportunity right here, and we've been talking a lot about 8-meter strategy and how to take that. She has a wonderful hash here. Different options too. She's got a couple teammates at X.
Reagan Wilson, she gets converged on pretty quickly, and Team USA able to take it away. Terrific job there by the defense for Team USA.
Yeah, a little surprising that she decided to run in. We know that this USA defense loves to swarm the ball. They're phenomenal in pressuring.
And so quick, they got to her and able to shut her down quickly. Here's Team USA. And back the other way, Alexandra Murphy able to send it up ahead. And play back behind the net to Caitlin Wurzberger. Wurzberger in this tournament, 20 goals, 17 assists, 23 shots on goal, which leads Team USA. As USA pretty well spread out here, taking their time here on offense. Again, windy conditions, so it could play some havoc here with some of the passes.
Yeah, pretty strategic move right here. They're waiting until they are up a player, because right now currently they're out a player, so they're going to wait until they're back to even, and then they're going to get back to their lethal attack.
Mackenzie Beam defending for Team Canada. as Team USA has it. There's Michaela McMahon, able to send it across, grabbed here by Isabel Smith. Smith with 18 goals, 5 assists, and 22 shots on goal. That's second on the team. Played up now to Isabel Skne. Skane out of Clarkston, Michigan. Played her lacrosse at Cransbrook, Kingswood.
You know, good strategy from Team USA right now. And Team Canada not pressuring out. They know how fast USA is, and so they're kind of hanging tight for now.
Isabel Skane, who goes to UMass. This past year, played in 20 games as a freshman, was named the 2019 Big Ten Freshman of the Year. Kayla McMahon looking over, checking the time here.
Yep, and they are officially even.
So great job by Team USA here to kill off that penalty, and McMahon now will give it up. It's taken back here by Caitlin Wurzberger. Stepping in, Isabel Skane, and a great save by Cassidy Eckert.
Fantastic save. Really hard to even see that shot. She had a couple players right in front of net. Impressive save by Cassidy there.
Cassidy out of Burlington, Ontario, plays for the Oakville Lady Hawks.
I love Cassidy. She comes from a long lineage of goalies. Her dad was a goalie for Team Canada. I mean, he's really a role model and coach for her.
And Cassidy Eckert wearing the number 35 for Kyle Miller, as we have a quick opportunity here for Team USA out in, or rather for Team Canada out in front. Team USA able to break it up. I was going to mention Miller, a Team Canada goalie who won gold in 2016. And Cassidy said that he had a shin bone replaced and he was suffering from cancer, but that didn't stop him from playing the game that he loved, and she wears that number in his honor. As Team USA will take over.
You know, more recently in this game, in the first quarter, it's been ground ball wars across the board.
Brianna Gross gets fouled here. Call goes against Kylie Dobson, and Gross will take it ahead here for Team USA. Brooklyn Newman with some good speed through midfield, and she got clipped. Like a little bit of a trip right along the sideline. And Brooklyn Newman will restart here for Team USA. Good pass down low. Chance on the swivel. Little backhanded shot there coming from Megan Carney, but it goes in wide. Not a bad look right along the ground.
You know, this is a different Team Canada than we saw during the last time these two matched up. You know, high pressure defense. They're calling their slides. They're really pushing USA right now.
Played up top to Isabel Skane. Skane looks on as a couple of substitutions come in here on the fly here for this attack here for Team USA. Isabel Smith will come out. And actually two new attackers come in, including Elizabeth Hillman.
You know, Canada defense just hanging tight right there, a foot off the 8. Not pressuring out. They don't want to get caught out. Not with Team USA. Not a fast team like this.
Here's Sophie DeCenzo out on the attack here for Team USA. Thrown up top here to Skane. Skane looks. Able to find Hillman. Hillman gets pushed off the play.
Great defense by Canada right there.
Skane down low with a pass, and getting hit there was Megan Carney. And this will be a free position opportunity here inside the 8-meter.
There's a replay of that right here.
Megan Carney, 10 goals and 9 assists here in the tournament. And her pass is partially picked off there by Canada's Annabelle Child. See if the U.S. can gather it back up, and it'll be Canada's ball. After the trap there by Team USA, 8 minutes to go here in the first. No score between Canada and the U.S. In the gold medal game, as an errant pass there, and chasing it down for Canada is Reagan Wilson. Olivia Toll, who was here in 2007 along with Paige Pagano to see the Canadian team win gold as that pass over the head of its intended receiver, so the U.S. will get control back.
Good idea, delivery a little too far on that.
Here's DeCenzo, far side here for Team USA. 7 goals and assists, 5 draw controls here for DeCenzo. He's back behind the net. Here's Wurzberger. She gets chopped at here by Beam. And a call goes against Beam. Restart here for Team USA. Option goes over left side here to Skane. Now to Hillman. See that right brace on her right knee. That's still moving quite well.
You know, USA right now trying to set picks for ball.
Megan Carney with a shot, but a great job by Canada's Mackenzie Beam.
Now, this is pretty impressive. We really haven't seen a team hold USA back.
And Cassidy Eckert giving Mackenzie Beam a little tap on the shoulder to say good job. Mackenzie Beam, one of the captains here for Team Canada. And this will be a call here against Team Canada and Mackenzie Beam.
You know, the fans unhappy about that from Canada.
And here's a free position opportunity here inside the 8-meter. And a shot score here for Team USA. They lead it 1-0.
Great 8-meter opportunity there, and she really seals the deal by getting the ball in the back. And then here's the replay of that. This is a hard hash to make, a really hard angle to make, but she seals the deal for Team USA, who are officially on the board. It's a 1-0 game, Team USA.
And again, another angle, that free position chance here for Team USA, as the goal comes from Leah Holmes here for the United States. And a 1-0 lead here with 5:27 to go. Leah Holmes with 14 goals now in the tournament, but Canada able to control this draw as that pass missed Peroni. Peroni will chase it down, bobbles it, grabbed back by Team USA. Alexandra Murphy able to send it ahead here to Choma.
You know, not the game you want to make that kind of mistake. You dominated on that draw, shutting down Maddie Jenner, and then we have an overshot pass there.
Isabel Smith with a pass there to Skane. Skane able to pick it up. Skane jutes her way in front. She shoots and scores. Isabel Skne, her first of the game. It's 2-0 United States.
You know, Canada with a great opportunity there. A mistake really set them back. There's still a lot of game to be played, and we have another draw about to be set up, but here we have a replay of that shot. The initial pass dropped for a second, picks it right back up, and rips it on the goalie's hip. Here's a replay again. You can see that she really pulls the goalie to that left post, the goalie's left post, and then shoots to the opposite side hip.
And great composure by Isabel Skane after bobbling that first pass. Managed to recoup and get the goal. That's her 19th of this tournament, and it makes it 2-0 Team USA.
Now, it's a pretty nice stat, 19th of this tournament. This is their 8th game.
And Madeline Jenner getting set for the draw opposite Jordan Sabarin. And it's scooped up by Team USA here, and Brianna Gross. Gross chugging down that right side. Reagan Wilson stays with her and knocks her out of bounds here, so the foul called here against Team Canada. 6 shots for Team USA, none so far for Canada. Canadian fans looking for something to cheer about. Team USA has had plenty so far.
And that wind picking up, we talk about weather conditions a lot, but it's hard to hear your coach if you can't, you know, barely hear yourself on the field right now. So these players across the board have to communicate efficiently.
Isabel Skane being forced back. Good defensive job there by Reagan Wilson here for Team Canada. Across to Skane again, near side. Now to Megan Carney. We have a whistle here.
Looks like we have a push call. We're going to have an 8-meter opportunity again.
And this will go for Caitlin Wurzberger. Looking for her first goal of the game. One-on-one here with Cassidy Eckert. But she'll pass it right side. Shot goes in wide. And that was Michaela McMahon. Good look there by Wurzberger. but a sharp angle there for McMahon and not able to put it through. But Carney, good hustle, keeps control here for Team USA. Here's Skane. Cross pass to McMahon. Up top there for Casey Choma. Shot saved by Eckert.
Eckert really stepping up in this game thus far. That is a huge save. You have a player right there on the doorstep. Here's the save right here. Unbelievable. Quick ball movement. And then she makes it unbelievably quick save.
Isabel Smith looking for her 19th goal of this tournament. And she is stymied there by Eckert. And still a 2-0 lead here for Team USA with 38 to go here in the first.
You know, Canada right now doing a great job, putting in the work, holding USA to only 2 shots or 2 goals thus far, but then losing it in the midfield. And this is about the 3rd time they've lost it on transition.
Here's Michaela McMahon here for Team USA. Able to pull up, sends it left side here for Isabel Skane with 1 goal so far in the game. Leah Holmes the other on the free position inside the 8-meter. Down to a minute 20 here as Skane takes a look. As Michaela McMahon will check out here on the attack. New attacker coming in here for Team USA. And that is Leah Holmes, one of the 2 goal scorers. Caitlin Wurzberger, now to Skane. Nice pass in front, and getting knocked down there is Ellie Hansen here for Team USA, so a chance for them inside the 8-meter.
You know, I was just going to say Canada playing a very physically aggressive defense right now.
So here's Elle Hansen here for Team USA. She shoots and scores. First of the game for Elle Hansen, and it's a 3-0 lead here for Team USA.
Fantastic shot placement on that 8-meter. And here's a replay of that shot and celebration, mind you. What a tough shot to make. Again, USA known for really pulling the goalie in an opposite direction, shooting against her momentum, displaying that right here.
4 goals now in the tournament for Elle Hansen, and it's a 3-0 lead here with 30 seconds to play in the first. Gold medal game here between Canada and the United States. United States crowd pumped up. Canada trying to get their team motivated. As Madeline Jenner will take the draw here for Team USA. And Jordan Sabourin. And Sabourin trying to gather it up here with some help from Kennedy Lynch. And Lynch here, after getting fouled here by Skane, will restart it here for Team Canada. Here's Charlotte Smith, and foul called here against Emma Sheddig here for Team USA.
You know, we were talking about this before. The ball travels faster in the air than it does in your stick. Team Canada really needing to move that ball instead of running it down, because USA will definitely attack you.
Charlotte Smith pulls up, hands it off now to Annabelle Child. Shot from far out, and a great save there by Rachel Hall as teeing up with Shonley Wallace. As time expires here in the first.
You know, great idea. She looked at that clock. You know, you got .4 left. You're going to rip that shot.
So Team USA with a 3-0 lead here over Canada as we have played 1 quarter. A goal from Elle Hansen, another one from Leah Holmes, and one from Isabel Skane. And back here at Trent University, 3-0 lead for Team USA over Team Canada. Second quarter set to start as Team USA looks to get control early, and grabbing it Brianna Gross. But the call will go against Team USA and Canada.
Yeah, you know, Team USA stepped over the line before possession was made.
Here's Jordan Sabourin with a pass. Shot, score there by Kylie Dobson.
You know, if a team ever needed a goal, it was Team Canada right now. What fast ball movement, really using that to their advantage, not waiting for USA to get back and ripping that shot. Here's a replay. A replay of the turf. And we're going to reset. We are back to rain here. So very key that after each goal we check the sticks to ensure that they are legal. Sticks tend to stretch out in this kind of weather.
And that is the 17th goal of the tournament for Kylie Dobson, and cuts the lead to 3-1. So as you mentioned, an important goal here for Team Canada. Trying to stop the momentum here for Team USA, and getting a break here with the end of the first quarter, and coming out strong here with that goal by Kylie Dobson.
And a great goal, too, because she was looking like she was going to pass, and then she ripped her shot, the goalie's right side hip.
And Jordan Sabarin here on the draw for Team Canada. Madeline Jenner for Team USA. And it's scooped up here by Team Canada. Annabelle Child will take it ahead. Child spins, takes the shot, and she scores.
Unbelievable. The crowd is losing it right now. Absolutely losing it. We talk about change of momentum here. Canada really coming out of that second quarter ready to go. Fantastic shot placement yet again. Here's a replay of that shot. Her stick is initially high. She drops it and rips it low.
And the 6th goal of the tournament for Annabelle Child. It cuts the lead now to 3-2, and the Canadian fans pumped up.
You know, this is the closest game Team USA has seen in the World Championship games. So this is a game on our hands here, and it's loud in the stands. I imagine these players can barely hear themselves think.
And a face-off violation here against Team USA. And Jordan Sabarin here will start it off here for Team Canada. Pass to Annabelle Child. Child cutting back left, able to get around DeCenzo. Team Canada here will set things up, but play whistle down here, and we have a call here against Team USA. It's going to go against Brianna Gross. Just outside the 8-meter here for Team Canada, Eve Hritzik will take it here for Team Canada. I'll back her up just a little bit. 13 goals, 5 assists, and 20 shots on goal for Eve Hritzik here for Team Canada. One of those deadly weapons here that head coach Scott Teeter has at his disposal.
And she is phenomenal at a behind-the-back shot. She was teaching me how to do it a few days ago. She makes it look so easy.
Tenacious defense here by Sophia DeCenzo here for Team USA, but Canada, nice job to break that pressure as Reagan Wilson will send it here left side. And settled down here by Team Canada's Kylie Dobson, the goal scorer. Dobson with a flip back behind the net. Looked like Rachel Hall got caught out of the net. And an opportunity here for Team Canada, but a call against here Team USA as Brooklyn Newman gets called. And an opportunity here inside the 8-meter for Canada.
Yeah, it looks like we have a dangerous check.
And we'll see that again. Again, the shot up high by Sophia DeCenzo, and a chance here for Team Canada. A pass handcuffs a little bit Shonley Wallace, but picked back up by Reagan Wilson here for Team Canada.
You know, we talk often about 8-meter and decision making. That was smart lacrosse IQ, not taking a low angle shot, but moving the ball instead.
Shonley Wallace here for Team Canada. Again, Team USA coming out strong here defensively. We'll push here from Brooklyn Newman, but Wallace able to break free. Wallace cuts her way in front, loses control of the ball. It's loose up top here as Hillman looks for it, but it's finally scooped up by Rachel Hall here for Team USA. But
yeah, they got a call right now. Yep. Dangerous check.
That goes against Eve Hritzik. So Team USA here will bring it ahead. This is Brooklyn Newman. Nice pass up to Isabel Skne. Skne already with a goal. Skne shoots and she scores.
USA answering back and answering back quickly on that goal.
4-2 US here with under 10 minutes to play in the second. Second of the game for Isabel Skne.
We have a replay of that shot. great placement. She pulls to her left side and rips that shot on the goalie's left hip.
And an even 20 goals now for Isabel Skne here in this tournament. That ties Caitlin Wurzberger for the team lead.
What a stat. You know, we've only been here they've had 7 games. This is the 8th game. What a huge stat.
And 40 goals between the two players here in those games. As Sabourin and Jenner again here on the draw. Jenner dives for it, loses her balance. Picked up here by Team Canada. Good job by Sabourin, but play whistle down here on a call against Isabel Skne here for the U.S. Long pass almost picked off by Team USA, and it's going to go out of bounds, but it will be Team Canada's as it was touched by Brianna Gross.
You know, we've seen a very physical game. This is the gold medal match. I mean, these teams have nothing to lose at this point, so they're leaving it all on the field.
Charlotte Smith will take it here for Team Canada. Get a break there from Team Canada as that pass was definitely going to go over her head. But now a steal back here by Brianna Gross. Gross now to Wurzberger. Or check that, Skne. Skne comes down 1-on-3, and she gets fouled inside the 8-meter. And we'll have an opportunity here on a free position.
You know, we've talked about fouls and how it slows down the game. In that situation, it's not an awful strategy to slow down that player. An 8-meter shot is certainly better than just a one-on-one to goal.
Skne looks around, looks to her left against Eckert, shoots and scores. 3 goals now for Isabel Skne, and the United States leads it 5-2. And now she's got the team lead with 21 goals.
We have a replay of that 8-meter shot. She takes about 2 steps in, ripping that bouncer in the back of the net. You know, Cassidy Eckert, you could see how frustrated she is, but I asked her before this game, she says, you had to have short-term memory loss. Pretend like that didn't happen.
And what was impressive about that shot, too, was the fact that it looked like it was all wrist. There was almost no arm movement in it, so it shows you how strong her wrists are, and just able to snap that from that far out. Impressive goal there for Isabel Skne, her 3rd of the match. As Jenner picks it up, she gets fouled here, and Jenner will restart it here for Team USA. Battling here with Jordan Sabourin. U.S. with a pass there. Brianna Gross trying to corral it. Again, if you bobble a pass just even a little bit, the other team is on you in a nanosecond to try to get a takeaway. So important that those passes are crisp and accurate.
Yeah, you can't afford to make mistakes with a Team USA like this. They're relentless on redefending ground balls and contact.
Play whistle down here and a foul away from the ball here on Canada's Jordan Dean. And a restart here for Team USA. Michaela McMahon to Megan Carney, and a great save by Eckert.
Fantastic save right there, and we talked about it. You know, she pretends like that last goal didn't happen, and I think she demonstrates that right now by still making some great saves.
And Eckert has stymied Megan Carney a couple of times here early in this game. Team Canada able to break the high pressure, and Olivia Toll will backtrack and send it back to Mackenzie Beam. Crossfield pass here to Jordan Dean. Now onto the stick here of Annabelle Child. Child gets fouled from behind here by Caitlin Wurzberger. And a restart here as Child will take it with 5:53 to play here in the second. 5-2 lead for Team USA. Annabelle Child, McMahon on her. Child looking for maybe a pick here.
Yeah, they're looking to set picks on ball right now and roll off on the inside.
Wallace around the horn. Taken by Kennedy Lynch here for Team Canada. And thrown back up top here to Child. McMahon on her. There's that pick. Is Child having a hard time shaking McMahon. He's got some great speed.
You know, USA doubling the ball right now, which means the girl for Canada, the player from Canada who is on the opposite side of ball, is open. Kind of like a mirror.
And a dangerous play.
Here's a replay of that call.
Isabel Smith will sit out.
Yeah, she gets knocked right there in the goggles.
And a check to the head by Isabel Smith. So Team USA down a player.
Canada up a player, they really have to use this.
Trailing at 5-2. Opportunity in tight here, and this will be a foul here against Team USA, as penetrating in deep was Kylie Dobson, who's got one of the 2 Canadian goals.
We've got another 8-meter opportunity for shooting space right now.
Dobson with 17 goals in the tournament. Couldn't get the shot through there, a tough angle. And a great job there defensively by Team USA to cut that shot off. Here's Wallace. We'll kick it back up top to Reagan Wilson.
Great ball movement by Canada. Trying to move the ball fast so they can find that open player.
And a terrific save there by Rachel Hall as teeing one up was Eve Ritzik. 12 shots to 4 in favor of Team USA with under 4 minutes now to play in the second. So Team USA player gets knocked down right in front of the Team USA bench.
Here's a replay of that.
And Eve Ritzik knocking down Brooklyn Newman. And Ritzik will set up in behind Newman. And Newman feeling the back of the head there as she was a little shaken up.
Yeah, USA coach is not happy about that.
So here's Brooklyn Newman here for Team USA. With her defensively, Bianca Chevery. And Newman got knocked over again here. Nothing called this time as Team USA sets up the attack. Here's Caitlin Wurzberger. 20 goals in the tournament here for Wurzberger for Team USA, along with 17 assists, 23 shots on goal heading into the game. There's a couple of new attackers come out here for Team USA, including Emma Sheddick. Isabel Skne up top. Out there with Casey Choma. Choma with a terrific opportunity earlier in this game. Right along the goal line. Pass there is deflected, I believe. No, actually it did not. Went right over the head of Sofia DeCenzo, so it'll be Canada's possession. Just overshot its intended receiver.
I love the speed in the midfield. She does not want USA to collapse in.
Bianca Chevery in deep here for Team Canada. Shot there and a save by Rachel Hall as Annabelle Child with the opportunity. Remember a couple of these saves here by Rachel Hall.
Fantastic save. Oh, we got a call on the field.
And Team Canada's Kylie Dobson thought she had a steal, would have been one-on-one with Rachel Hall, but play whistle down here against Canada. And head for Team USA, Emma Sheddick. Sheddick up top to Skane. Skane out there with DeCenzo. Up at the top of the 8 meters. Leah Holmes now trotting her way behind the net here for Team USA, as Elle Hansen has also joined the attack here for the Americans.
You know, Team USA very strategic in how they sub. They pull the ball very far out, and they sub on the fly.
Nice pass inside, but before Caitlin Wurzberger could tee up a shot, the foul called here against Team Canada. And a shooting space foul, and an opportunity here for Team USA. This is Leah Holmes. Holmes with a try, she gets knocked down.
And we have a second call right here.
That's going to go against Brooker Walker Welch here for Team
Here's
Canada.
A replay of that.
Two players converging, including Annabelle Child, as Leah Holmes again with a try. Between the legs, she scores. Second of the game for Leah Holmes. It's 6-2 U.S.
Fantastic placement. You'll see this. U.S. is known for shooting off goalies' momentum, pulling them to the opposite side of the cage and ripping a shot to the goalie's opposite side. Here's a replay of it. Incredible lefty shot there.
So Leah Holmes with her second of the contest, her 15th of the tournament, to go along with 8 assists and 14 shots on goal heading into this game. 13-5 now, the shots in favor of the Americans. 30 seconds to go here in the second.
You know, 30 seconds left. You really want the momentum with your team. You want to leave on a good note.
Ball loose as USA tries to knock it down with Brianna Gross. Nice long stick there for Madeline Jenner. Using her size to her advantage, she'll take it ahead, weaving her way through Canadian defenders, still holding on to the ball. Impressive ball cradling there by Madeline Jenner. Play back behind the net. Wurzburger sets up one of her attackers. Shot score here for Team USA. Elle Hansen, her second of the game.
You know, we were just talking about Team USA and how they shoot. That was a prime example of pulling the goalie to her left post and ripping the shot stick side high.
And a tough angle there for Elle Hansen, but again, she's got her second of the match, 5th of this tournament. And the 14th shot here for Team USA, and a big goal here to make it 7-2 with 4.8 seconds to go. Jenner and Sabourin here again on the draw for Team USA and Team Canada, respectively. And Leah Holmes with another point in this matchup, too. She gets the assist as Team USA's Brianna Gross able to get it ahead, but time will expire. And Team USA with an impressive first 2 quarters. They lead it 7-2 as USA gets 3 goals from Isabel Skne, 2 for Leah Holmes, 2 from Elle Hansen. On the other side for Canada, the 2 goals coming from Kylie Dobson and the other by Annabelle Child. We'll take a break here from the 2019 U19 World Lacrosse Championships here from Peterborough, Ontario. And coming up, Amanda will have a chat with a special guest in just a moment here on the Lax Sports Network and the Olympic Channel.
All right, so we are back. It's 4-2 at half, Team USA leading, and we now have Maddie Jenner on the call. Maddie, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good, good. So let's talk about your draw controls. We're just going to dive right in here, okay? So you dominated on draw wins and draw controls in the 2019 Women's U19 Championship Tournament. I mean, 92 out of 127 draw wins and 61 draw controls, just pure domination. How confident did you go into this game against Canada?
I felt pretty confident about my abilities. Over the previous 2 weeks leading up to the championship game, I got to practice the draw more than I ever had in my life, so that was incredible. And I draw a lot of confidence from repetition and knowing I'd done everything I could to prepare. So I just walked out there like knowing I'd done everything I could, so I felt pretty good.
Yeah. So talk to me about the strategy that goes into taking the draw. I mean, I feel like there's this assumption, well, if you're tall, you just dominate, but there's so much more to it. Just talk to me a little bit about your techniques.
So, yeah, we put a lot of time into preparation. One of Kelly's goals that she told me early in the summer that she really wanted to dominate that position. And, you know, she didn't just say that, we really backed that up with action. And we watched a lot of draw film with Coach Ann Elliott and Kelly. And then over the summer leading up to the World Cup, we got to take the draw against a lot of top competition and scrimmages she set up. And I also got some work with Shelby Fredericks, which was an amazing opportunity. So that was really good.
Yeah. Okay, so full transparency, judgment-free zone, as really like a draw specialist in this tournament, how badly did you want to score?
I did, because, you know what you're fully capable of from practice, and I did have that offensive itch, but my goal was to help the team as much as I could, and, you know, I had a really important role in controlling the draw. Granted, it is a lot easier to be satisfied playing your role when you are on a winning team. But at the same time, you know, it's like the world stage and players want to show off everything they can do. So I think it's a good example of accepting your role and just doing it to the best of your ability. There's this quote by Kobe Bryant where he articulates that he wanted to do everything that he could to help his team win, whether it was sitting on the sidelines, handing a teammate a cup of water and waving a towel, or hitting the game-winning shot. So that was really that was the mindset.
Yeah. Awesome. That's a real selfless mindset, right? Like you have a role regardless of where you are.
Yeah.
So talk to me about how it felt for you when you realized that you had just won a gold medal.
It was like surreal. It's hard to put into words. This is kind of a strange tangent, but just stick with me. So Kelly was a big fan of naps. And so she would block off time in the afternoon for our team to take naps. And our strength and conditioning coach, Jay Dyer, advised like a 30-minute nap or 90-minute, but I was taking like 3-hour naps every day. So I was getting into like deep, deep sleep. And multiple times I would like have a dream about this moment of beating Canada and winning gold. And then I would just wake up in like alone in my dorm room and be like, dang it. So honestly, sounds borderline obsessive, but when the actual moment came, I felt like I'd been there before because I had visualized myself in that moment so many times before, but it was still a crazy feeling knowing that all your hard work has paid off, and I was just trying to take it all in.
Yeah, visualization is actually huge. I've done that as a coach for several teams and had them kind of shut their eyes and visualize scoring that game-winning goal, and it's huge. It really matters. So transitioning a little bit, these are tough times across the world. It's a weird time. Any encouragement for our players who just really miss lacrosse right now?
Yeah. So one thing, I think it's really important to come up with some goals for yourself, like skills you want to attain with all this extra time. So every day, even though there's no organized team practice, like you still have a purpose. Like say you want to work on a specific new shot or a dodge that you're trying to master. And then the second thing is, and I got this advice from the sports psychologist at Duke, Dr. Dale. He's encouraged us to watch film of ourselves, not only the good film, but also the bad film where things like did not go as planned. So he is encouraging us to like mentally put ourselves back into that situation and try to kind of visualize ourselves responding differently to mistakes. And I know a lot of younger girls might not have film, so you can still, I think we all kind of have like these memories of mistakes that we made, so you can still kind of mentally put yourself back into that environment and try to create a different outcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, talking about film, we have film right now. We're going to go into the third quarter of this Team USA game. Maddie, thank you so much for joining us, and please stay home and stay healthy, and we hope to see you back on that lacrosse field soon.
Good to have you along here on the Lax Sports Network and the Olympic Channel. 22 countries started out. We're down to these final two here on this 10th day of competition. And what an impressive tournament it's been. A lot of fun, a lot of great representation, and terrific fan base here throughout. And a great way to end it all up here with Team USA versus Team Canada for all the marbles for the gold medal.
You know, it's been unbelievable seeing all these countries come together on one platform. You know, for the sport of lacrosse, it's been a phenomenal week for these girls, actually 10 days.
And it'll be Madeline Jenner here on the draw. Jordan Sabrin here for Team Canada as we're ready to start the third quarter. And right off the draw, Brianna Gross able to settle it down here for Team USA. Brought ahead by Leah Holmes. 2 goals here in the contest for number 18 for this U.S. team. Kelly Choma. Has been pretty good in this tournament as well. And she has contributed 8 goals and 6 assists here for Team USA. Here's Isabel Skne.
Great job defensively, calling those slides, making them confidently.
Shot score here, Team USA. Leah Holmes, that is her 3rd. And it's an 8-2 lead here for the Americans.
So impressive to be able to rip that shot, even though you have 2 players playing aggressive defense on you. A great sidearm shot. Fantastic job.
Leah Holmes now with 16 goals here in the tournament. Came in with 14 shots on net. Impressive day here for number 18 for Team USA. And a 6-goal lead here for the Americans. 14:20 the time of the goal by Leah Holmes, who hails from Larchmont, New York. Plays for the Snipers Elite College Club team and a member of the Northwestern University under head coach Kelly Hiller. Leah Holmes, one of the youngest players on the team and one of the last to commit to college, committing to Northwestern this fall and getting a chance here to represent Team USA. And what a great time to shine here in the gold medal game. Leah Holmes in possession now, sends it to Carney. Carney double team. Good chase down there by Mackenzie Beam. Beam still in pursuit. Carney hands it off now to Hillman. Hillman shoots and scores.
You know, unfortunate event there for Canada. The slide was not there. We didn't hear much communication. She was left wide open to rip that shot.
And the 2nd goal of the tournament for Elizabeth Hillman.
Let's take a look at that shot right here. Fantastic placement.
And we'll have a timeout here for Team Canada, trailing at 9-2 with 12:35 to play here in the 3rd. The gold medal game between Team USA and Team Canada. And a smart move there by Megan Carney, passing it up. And Hillman, who again just came in with 1 goal, but a huge goal for her out of Falston, Maryland. Played her high school lacrosse at Bel Air and is now a freshman at North Carolina. And Elizabeth, who had a pretty good NCAA quarterfinal matchup against Virginia, scored twice as a freshman. And she was ranked the #1 overall incoming freshman in the 2019 Inside Lacrosse.
I don't want to jinx it, but it seems like the rain has tapered off going into or out of this timeout.
Got to tell you, if I don't see another raindrop for about another week, I will not be a sad person.
I'm telling you, John, the weather was perfect, and then you got here, and it changed. It changed.
I have been called Charlie Brown on occasion.
You know,
so.
Caitlin Wurzberger, Team USA, unbelievable in this World Championship games. 20 goals, 17 assists, 6 loose balls, a 4-time All-American.
Maddie Doucette in goal. As we thought, she was warming up between the 2nd and 3rd quarters, so she is off to our right, and Cassidy Eckert still off to our left here for Team Canada. Sabrin and Jenner on the draw.
You know, we talk a lot about the draw, and if you dominate it, you can dominate the game. We saw Canada really change it up, and it was the first time in a long time Maddie Jenner didn't dominate. And they are back to possessing the ball again.
And Sabrin, no slouch at the draw, 70 of 103 in this tournament. So 2 strong draw opponents going at one another here. And again, we saw them on Sunday go at it. So I'm sure they're familiar with one another's moves and tendencies. As Team Canada here with Kylie Dobson, who's got one of the 2 Canada goals.
Yeah, it looks like a dangerous check there.
Hit from behind here from Brooklyn Newman. And Kylie Dobson will restart it here and hand it off to Annabelle Child. Child out there with Eve Hritzik as the double team again continues here on Child. Child sends it in front, and a shooting space foul here coming up against the U.S.
Great job moving the ball fast so they can find that open player. Like we mentioned before, they're double teaming ball, which means the girl who is opposite side is open if they can move the ball fast enough.
And here's a try here for Team Canada's Kylie Dobson, stopped here by Madison Doucette.
You know, Madison Doucette really loves those bouncers right now and making every stop that's right there at her feet.
And what a way to come in to have to face your first shot. Point blank shot there by one of the more dangerous scorers for Canada. But Doucette, again, who's been outstanding, saving 73% of the shots that she has faced. 22 saves here in this tournament. Here's Team USA, Leah Holmes with a try, and Eckert able to make the save. Holmes trying for her fourth goal of the game. And boy, she's got some confidence right now.
Definitely driving hard to net right there. The defense didn't have their heads on the swivel. They didn't know where ball was.
Shot score, Team USA, is Isabel Smith with a great move in front.
You know, Team USA, if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Isabel Smith makes it 10-2 United States.
Let's take a look at that shot right here. Quick catch, two cradles, and ripping that shot.
Isabel Smith, who plays club lacrosse for the Long Island Yellow Jackets, has had a terrific tournament. A couple of goals against Australia, 3 versus England, a 4-goal output versus Hong Kong, and now gets her first of the game here to make it 10-2 U.S. As Cassidy Eckert will come out here for Team Canada. And Paige Pagano will come in here for Team Canada. And she will take over, faces Maddie Jenner right away, and Pagano able to make the stop. Well, we talked about the stop here that Doucette had to make, and Jenner just with a full head of steam, and a great job by Pagano.
You know, we talked about Jenner a lot during these World Championship games. You know, primarily a draw specialist, sometimes on attack, and so it's fun to see her on that attacking end. She really wants a goal.
Paige Pagano, her Team Ontario U17 team, was able to win 3 consecutive years in a row, and she was a big part of that team. As Team USA here will bring it ahead with Sofia DeCenzo. Now across to Elle Hansen, who's got 2 goals here in the game. And flips it up top here to Sofia DeCenzo.
You know, Canada having a really difficult time safely transitioning the ball downfield.
As Isabel Skane has it near side, and a foul call here against Team Canada.
Really drawing that shooting space call. Fantastic job.
Isabel Skane with 3 goals. One-on-one here with Paige Pagano. Skane tries to bounce one by her. And again, using that all of her wrist there in that shot, but just missing on the wide side. But good hustle by Team USA's Sofia DeCenzo, who is from Foxborough, Massachusetts. Sophia said that this USA team came together so quickly, and the chemistry was so good right away that it was really surprising. So sometimes it takes a while for the chemistry really to get going, but he said it was really fast with his team. Here's Skane, breaks through and hits the post. Skane just dominating inside.
You know, 2 Team USA players colliding by accident.
And Isabel Child will start things off again here for Team Canada. Trailing at 10-2 with 7:13 to play here in the third. Still plenty of time to go here for Team Canada, but they got to get the momentum back here.
Yeah, we haven't really seen a clean transition from them in a while. A lot of, you know, turnovers, a lot of passes being picked off by Team USA. You have to be really smart about your passes.
Olivia Toll with a good outlet pass here. Team Canada on the attack here with Bianca Chevry, one of the team captains. Reagan Wilson, who's had a really good tournament here for Team Canada with 8 goals and 2 assists. Now across the way for Chevery. Chevery able to shake away 1 defender, tries to shake away 2. Doucette able to make the save, but a call against Team USA's Alexandra Murphy.
Yeah, and we talk about 8-meter strategy. She's got a couple options. She has an option up top if they want to get another shooting space call with a better hash angle.
Chevery passes it up, goes up top here to Dobson. And a shooting space call here against Team USA, and that'll go against Alexandra Murphy once again. Free position try here for Team Canada. A little movement here before things got going. And a terrific shot, better save by Rachel Hall as Kennedy Lynch with that last chance.
We got slippery conditions here on the turf right now.
And again, the rain has been on and off throughout the day here today, so I'm sure the conditions are a little bit slick out there, despite the fact that they're wearing the best of cleats here as Team USA's Brooklyn Newman gets fouled here, so a restart here for Newman. It's been a rough game for Brooklyn Newman as she got hijacked right in front of her own bench earlier and knocked down. Took a slide along the ground. Team USA's Sophia DeCenzo. Cross now to Casey Choma. Choma, she gets hit. And this will be a call here inside the 8-meter on Canada.
This is going to be a card. She's going to be out of the game for the next 2 minutes. USA is up a player. Here's a look at that right here.
See the shot to the head there of Casey Choma. And Kennedy Lynch gets called here. And she'll be out for the next 2 minutes. So Team USA up a player, leading at 10-2 with 4:44 to play here in the third. Isabel Skne in no rush. Leading the way with Leah Holmes, both with 3 goals here in this contest. Skane up top to Wurzberger. Now across to Choma, gets it in deep shot. Megan Carney scores. First of the game for Megan Carney. It's 11-2 United States.
You know, a really tough save for any goalie to make when you are that close on the crease right in front of the goalie. She shot right around her. Fantastic shot placement. It looks like we have a timeout on the field.
And a timeout for Team Canada, 4:10 to go. USA 11, Canada 2, 22 shots to 7 in favor of the United States. Megan Carney, who hails from McKinney, Texas, played her lacrosse at John Paul II High School and going to Syracuse this coming fall.
Her coach in the stands right now, no surprise, Gary Gate from Canada in the stands supporting both teams today.
And last year as a freshman, Megan Carney, 32 goals, 24 assists for 56 points. Had a game winner versus Georgetown, 19 ground balls, and 10 points in the NCAA tournament games that Syracuse took part in, including a 4-goal, 1-assist effort against Northwestern in the quarterfinals. 11-2 U.S.
You know, we talk about momentum all the time, and you got to wonder what these coaches are saying in these huddles. There is still a lot of game to be played. We should clarify here in the international game, we play in 4 quarters, 4 15-minute quarters instead of 2 halves. So there is still ample time to make something happen.
A little bit earlier in the bronze game, it was Australia beating England 13-7. That was played right here at Trent University's Justin Chu Stadium. Nice crowd on hand for that one. And a packed house here for Team USA versus Team Canada here for the gold medal.
You know, it's great seeing the support here with 22 nations coming together. We have Team Kenya in the stands, Jamaica, Puerto Rico. Everyone is here supporting this gold medal match.
And Sabourin here in Jenner again on the draw. And it looked like Sabourin a little bit shaken up. She looked like she slipped a little bit. But call will go against Maddie Jenner, so not a slip. It was a little bit of a push there, so it'll be Team Canada's possession as Reagan Wilson ahead with it. Reagan Wilson wearing number 29 here for Team Canada. 8 goals, 2 assists, 10 shots on goal for Wilson. So we have a foul here against Casey Choma here for Team USA. And Bianca Chevery, one of the captains here for this team, has it near side. Another call here against Team USA. As ahead with it, here comes Canada. Nicole Peroni gets pushed back here by the double team. Bounce pass into Mackenzie Beam. Nice job by Peroni to provide the pick and give Beam an opportunity to escape. Again, relentless defense here by this Team USA. Even with an 11-2 lead, and maybe a little too aggressive there as Casey Choma will get called.
Yeah, she's going to be carded for that. Let's take a look right here. You know, very unhappy with that call. Pretty vocal about it. Her stick is broken even. We talk about this a lot. Refs aren't always right, but they are never wrong. You have to respect their call.
Nicole Peroni starts things back off here for Team Canada. Now to Eve Hritzik. Back to Peroni. Her shot goes over the net and wide.
You know, good idea. I imagine a lot of these sticks are a little bit stretched right now because of these wet conditions.
Nicole Peroni, one of the preschoolers who played a mini lacrosse game during the 2007 Women's Lacrosse U19 Championships here in Peterborough, and inspired her to represent Team Canada. And here she is, almost got a goal there on goaltender Maddie Doucette. Canada has some work to do here, but they are up a player as Eve Hritzik up top here for Team Canada.
You know, these two getting very physical together. I love Eve. She has history in playing a lot of box lacrosse here in Canada. She's very aggressive.
Isabel Smith on the foul call here for Team USA. Eve Hritzik. Pass up top. Good pass there coming from Kennedy Lynch. Into the middle, looking for Dobson. Dobson can't get a beat on it as Wilson able to chase it down.
Canada trying to find that open player. They have to move the ball fast.
Kennedy Lynch looking for the return pass from Chevery. And it will be USA ball. And Madison Doucette will flip it ahead to an open teammate. That's Michaela McMahon.
Looks like we have a call on that check.
That's going to go against Team Canada here in Mackenzie Beam. And surprising one of her teammates there with a pass. And they'll start it again here. Michaela McMahon for Team USA. Nice long pass up ahead to Isabel Smith.
USA holding the ball for just a little bit until they are even.
Isabel Skne looking over to her bench. Looking at the time here, 32 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 11-2 lead here for Team USA. Isabel Smith being pressured here by Kennedy Lynch. Smith with a goal here in this game. Skane with 3. Skane looking for one last opportunity before time expires. Takes the shot, goes in wide of Pagano.
Great 1v1 defense from Canada right now. Really making contact right before that 8-meter, directing them out.
And a player coming off here for Team USA looks to be Isabel Skane.
Limping right now, not looking good.
So another attacker here will come in for Team USA. I believe that's Elizabeth Hillman, who has contributed a goal here in this game. And Wurzburger will start it off here to try to get one last chance, but Team Canada able to take it away, and time will expire here in the third And Team USA with an 11-2 lead here over Canada as we get set for the all-important fourth quarter. And for all the marbles and the gold medal here from Peterborough, Canada. Those young legs have a lot of energy, and they need to be out there on this kind of a stage. A lot of pressure for them too. You know, you got to keep on top of your game and make sure you get things rolling here quickly, as we have the rolling time clock, so time is very precious, especially here for Team Canada. Madeline Jenner able to control off the draw here for Team USA. Used to saying that here during this tournament. Been so good on the draws here. Jenner, who will go off here for Team USA. Another attacker will come on. U.S. dominating on the shots on goal, 23-8. Sophia DeCenzo cross now to Leah Holmes. 3 goals here in the game.
Yeah, good clean ball movement from Team USA. Setting pick for ball.
DeCenzo to Holmes. DeCenzo trying to provide a pick, and she does. She gets switched up here as Skylar MacArthur comes to take on the defensive duties here for Team Canada. Leah Holmes cutting through 3 defenders, side to side. And Holmes will get it again here back up top. Team Canada starting to get a bit more aggressive here defensively. Mackenzie Beam. Beam slips and falls here as Holmes lost the handle on that. We'll see if Team Canada can get a turnover here, but it will be Team USA's possession.
You know, Team Canada really putting the pressure on. They're looking behind them. 13 minutes left. They gotta respond with some goals right now.
Team USA's Caitlin Wurzberger here in the corner, being met by defender Olivia Toll. Wurzberger cradles outside, able to flip it to Hillman back behind the net. Hillman one-on-one here with Reagan Wilson. Wilson does a nice job to keep her at bay.
Yeah, that's
initially.
That second contact, a little bit of a push, a little bit of a bump.
And Megan Carney here will take it ahead here for Team USA. Megan Carney, who at McKinney High School set a record for goals, 288. At 92 goals as a senior at McKinney.
Great off-ball movement by Team USA right now. Everyone involved, no one just standing still, setting picks, good clean cuts right in the 8, and popping back out to make space for their teammates.
Nice pass down low, shot comes in, and a save there by Paige Pagano. As Emma Sheddig getting the opportunity there in tight. Paige Pagano, who got inspiration from her dad to start playing lacrosse. He's a varsity coach in college and got the love of her sport through her father. It's a little bit of a slip and fall there as Canada has it here with Kennedy Lynch. And up top to Ainsley Thurston.
Fast ball movement. We like this from Canada. We haven't seen much of the fast, rapid ball movement we're used to.
Walker Welch gives it up here to Eve Hritzik. Pass in tight. Here to Kylie Dobson as she's got to retreat. Again, great pressure defense here from Team USA.
And good decision making, knowing full well that you've been triple teamed to pull it back out and reset.
Here's Kennedy Lynch. Pass missed its mark. Nicole Peroni comes out. Able to grab it. Out races Brooklyn Newman for it.
A little bit of traffic up there on the 12.
And number 12, Kylie Dobson, has it here for Team Canada. Senzo has just been a monster out there defensively. And a pass there, missed its mark here with Hritzik, but she's able to chase it down.
The Hail Mary backside pass.
Walker Welch into Dobson. Would have been in good position for a shot. Couldn't pull it off here as Ainsley Thurston picks it back up. And a good steal here from Sofia DeCenzo. Just mentioned her defense. Another outstanding effort there.
She's lethal across end line to end line. You know, it just doesn't stop at attack. She redefends. She's fantastic on ground balls and 50-50 loose balls.
And Sofia DeCenzo, also a pretty good field hockey player back in high school. 41 goals and 37 assists in her senior year. Multi-sport athlete, playing in the spring and in the fall. Sophia from Foxborough, Massachusetts.
You know, we talk about multi-sport athletes all the time, but we see that they are better at adjusting on field and off the field if they play more than one sport.
Megan Carney, now to Leah Holmes. Under 10 minutes to play here in the fourth. Team USA with an 11-2 lead. Here's McMahon with a good try and a shot between the legs. Score here for Team USA. They lead it 12-2.
Unbelievable. A very, very difficult, if not nearly impossible save to make as a goalie, not being able to see where that shot is coming from. Let's take a look at it right here. Makes that feed. You know, we talk about behind the back shots all the time. The head of your stick sees what you cannot, and that's an awesome display.
And Caitlin Wurzberger with a goal here for Team USA. One of the prettier goals you'll see, and that is her first of the contest. And gives Team USA now a 12-2 lead here with 9:06 to play.
USA's 12th goal scored by number 21, Caitlin Wurzberger. Assist from number 23, Elizabeth Hillman. Time of the goal, 9:35.
And Elizabeth Hillman gets the assist on the goal by Caitlin Wurzberger here for Team USA. 12-2 here, U.S. That is the 21st goal of the tournament here for Wurzberger.
We've said her name a lot at these World Championship games. She has been lethal for her team and with her team.
Annabelle Child controls here for Team Canada. Now to Bianca Chevery. Across the way now for Kylie Dobson. Back up top for Wilson. Wallace with a pass that almost handcuffed Chevery.
Canada has to generate a goal right now. The momentum shift has happened.
Chevery now to Dobson. Dobson bobbles it. Picked back up for a moment by Chevery, but she lost it, and Team USA able to scoop it up. Ahead with it comes Brooklyn Newman. And a hit there, I believe, by Hritzik.
Yeah, we're going to have a card on that play. She is out for the next 2 minutes. Let's take a look.
Initially good hustle there by Hritzik, but that shot to Brooklyn Newman. So a 2-minute player up advantage here for Team USA as Elizabeth Hillman will take control here for the Americans. Nice pass down low to Carney. Carney's pass was actually hit off of a Canadian defender and almost went in. Canada possesses here as Caitlin Wurzberger.
She's got to move that ball. You do not want to be double teamed over by your net.
Mackenzie Beam with a long pass. And intended here for Chevery. She's able to scoop it up. And some open space here for one of the captains here for Team Canada, Bianca Chevery. Wallace across now for Wilson. One-on-one with Brianna Gross. Dobson back behind the net. Wallace cutting in front. Team USA, though, staying on the man-to-man coverage here.
They're going to try to the best of their ability.
Wilson now to Dobson.
To waste time off that clock until they're even.
Try to shoot a pass out in front, knocked down by the Americans. Good job with the stick there from Isabel Smith. Wallace's pass. Grabbed by Chevery. Gets away from McMahon for a moment, but hesitated, so McMahon an opportunity to catch up. Down to 6 minutes to play here in the game. 12-2 U.S. The gold medal.
You know, Canada really trying to take time off that clock to wait to attack until they are officially even. And it looks like they're good to go.
And Eve Hritsik out from her penalty. And it sends it over here to Reagan Wilson, your side here for Team Canada. Now Dobson, who's got one of the 2 Canadian goals here today, along with Annabelle Child. 8 shots on goal here for Team Canada, 27 for the United States. Dobson up top to Child. Child breaks through, she shoots and scores.
Great drive right there. I love it. She doesn't stop. She goes all the way through and she finishes. She is a finisher for this Canadian team.
And that is the second of the game for Annabelle Child as we check out the replay.
Great placement right there.
Canada's third goal, scored by number 26, Annabelle Child. Time of the goal, 5:06.
And the 7th of the tournament here for Annabelle Child. And makes the score now 12-3 in favor of Team USA.
You know, if you're Canada right now, this draw is a non-negotiable. You have to make it happen.
Jenner reaches for it here, but be a call here against Team Canada. And Jordan Sabarin. Jenner will get it going here for Team USA. Thought initially she lost the ball, but she did maintain control. Jenner being worked over here by Chevery. Making Carney back behind the net, but Caitlin Wurzberger controls here for Team USA and flips it up top here to Greta Stahl. First time we've seen Greta Stahl here out on the attack. Leah Holmes now with it. Flipped alongside of the net, now back here for Carney. Great ball movement here by Team USA.
And fantastic slides by Canada right now. I mean, they're talking it up. They're sliding hard. They're sliding quickly, especially across the crease.
And Wurzberger here gets fouled. Call will go against Olivia Toll here for Team Canada. Wurzberger to Carney. Shut off quickly with a good defensive effort there by Skylar MacArthur. Played up top to Stahl. Stahl gets a pick. Tries to break through, but Chevery is there to knock it away with 2:54 to play. Greta Stahl, another one of those Northwestern products. Good to see her getting a chance here late in this contest. Charlotte Smith out there on the attack here for Team Canada, along with Nicole Peroni.
Canada being very intentional and working that ball around, looking to generate another goal.
Walker Welch to Smith, and across near side to Sabarin. Now to Dobson. And not a lot going on in the middle here for Team Canada. Trying to work it to the outside as we're down to under 2 minutes to play here in the game. Thrown out in front. Chance here goes in wide of Doucette as Peroni with that last opportunity. And again, great hustle here for both these teams.
Yeah, we talk about this a lot. This is a game of inches. If you can push yourself a little bit further, a little bit faster, you can get possession of the ball. And USA demonstrating that here, right here with that possession.
Restart here for Team USA. Kylie Dobson still in pursuit here for Team Canada. Ball flipped here to Alexandra Murphy. And up ahead to DeCenzo. Now Sheddig. Minute 25 to play. Carney has it. To Greta Stahl. And back to Carney. 27-10, the shots on goal here for Team USA.
Great defense right now. You can see Canada getting a little bit frustrated, a little more physical.
Skylar MacArthur there defensively for Team Canada. Nice pass, shot, Leah Holmes score. Holmes with 4 goals in the game. USA leads it 13-3.
Great finish right there. A parent actually in the stands calling the open player behind her. Let's take a look. Great placement. A really hard save to make.
17 goals in the tournament for Leah Holmes. And to get her 4th of the game to lead this USA squad.
You know, I was talking about this in our other games that we've been covering here at the World Championship Games. And it is great to see these teams, even when they are down, never giving up. You know, they fight all the way to the end, and I think that says a lot about maturity and tenacity.
Leah Holmes comes out of the game. You saw the congratulations from the bench. And a job well done here for Leah Holmes and the Americans. Jenner and Sabourin here on the draw. Again, it's been a perfect tournament here for Team USA, coming into the game 6-0. The only loss for Canada versus the U.S. on Sunday.
Yeah, they've been getting a lot of press. We've been talking a lot about them and how lethal they are. And they've demonstrated it throughout the tournament. You know, unbelievable across the board. There's no, you know, they are dominant in both hands. They're so aggressive. This is one of the strongest USA teams I've seen yet.
And a shot saved there by Pagano on Caitlin Wurzberger. So Team USA still with their foot on the pedal. It's a long pass, and that is picked off. Nice job there by USA's Madison Doucette.
Unbelievable. We were talking about this before. They are very much field players. They're on the field. They come out. They make interceptions. They're an outlet pass. They don't just stay home in goal.
And what anticipation there by Doucette. Saw the play unfolding before her and decided to be proactive. Like to see an aggressive goaltender like that. As we count down, 15 seconds left here in the gold medal game. And Team USA, after being upset in 2015, Team Canada beating them 9-8 to break up a string of 4 straight wins by Team USA. The Americans set to reclaim gold here today.
We were talking about the chip on their shoulder, and here they are coming out with such a phenomenal win. Pretty handed win here today.
Megan Carney has it, and that will do it. Team USA, the gold medal winners. And the team will celebrate a 13-3 victory here over Team Canada.
You know, it's definitely loud. You can hear those USA fans, but those Canadian fans, pretty silent right now. They should be very proud of how the squad played. You know, unbelievable teams that show up here for that gold medal match.
Well, Caitlin Wurzberger said, we wanted to avenge that loss in 2015 and come out here strong, and Team USA did, as again, they claim their 5th 2019 Lacrosse Women's U19 World Championship. And congratulations here to Kelly Amonte Hillier here from Team USA, Scott Teeter from Team Canada. Canada ends up the tournament 5-2. The U.S. finishes a perfect 7-0.
Yeah, unbelievable job by both teams. The players that are out here on the field right now from both USA and Canada, some of the top players in the world.
So Leah Holmes with 4 goals for the United States. Isabel Skane with 3, 2 from Elle Hansen.
Coach Kelly Amonte Hillier getting doused right there. Fantastic job.
And a goal apiece from Isabel Smith, Caitlin Wurzberger, Megan Carney, and Elizabeth Hillman. The 2 goals from Team Canada, Kylie Dobson and Annabelle Child. 29 shots to 10 in favor of the United States. We'll take a quick break here from the 2019 Lacrosse Women's U19 World Championships as the United States wins gold. The final, USA 13, Canada 3. Back in a moment.
Welcome back to the 2019 U19 World Championship game rewind. An end score of that game, 13-3 USA. We have Izzy Skne here. She's going to give us a little bit of feedback, and we're going to go over how that really felt to win that gold medal game. Izzy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You know, just living the dream, girl. Just living that lacrosse dream. So I'm just going to dive right into this game. So 13-3, a pretty handed win by USA. I have to say, it is really cool and exciting and encouraging to see how much determination and commitment you've had for this Team USA. I mean, initially, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, you didn't make that training roster. How did that really fire you up to come back?
Yeah, I think I was definitely pretty upset at the right when it happened, as most people would be. But I've told this story a couple times. I am still really close with my high school coach, and I was talking to him after I ended up getting cut from the initial training roster, and the way he was talking about it, he was like, you can either give up now and just kind of take it as, oh, I'm not that good of a player, or you can put your head down and just work, and hopefully they'll regret cutting you and maybe it'll make a difference. And luckily I chose the second one and just kind of put my head down and worked hard. And when I got to Northwestern, just tried to play with as much confidence as possible. And it ended up working out, thankfully. God bless. Yeah, I'm very, very thankful that it ended up working out the way it did. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just a real testament to who you are and the kind of player you are. So I have to say this game was totally Izzy's momentum game. I mean, 3 goals right off the bat, taking a lead on offense. I mean, you're just a powerhouse both across the board, but in this game, what was going through your head?
Yeah, I think a big thing for me is just the mental aspect of games. And I think luckily I've had some experience in high stake games back at just like playing in the college level. And I think I wanted to bring that to our game against Canada, and just because I was one of the older girls and had some experience. And I think a big thing for me is just remembering it's just a game. And I think the whole team was on the same page when it came to that, of just coming in, remembering we're just here to have fun. We've been working hard all year for this. And I think it really helped. We were all, especially on offense, just on the same page of just work your butt off and things will work out fine. And that's what ended up happening, I think.
Yeah, you guys never backed down. So early in the game and throughout all 4 quarters, you really showed Canada that a triple team just isn't enough to stop you. How do you stay cool, calm, and lethal under high pressure like that?
Yeah, I think, like I said before, the mental aspect, especially for me, is just really, really big when it comes to big games like that. And I think I've had previous games where when stuff like that's happening, it's either high pressure or high stakes that I've gotten in my head and got frustrated. And whenever that happens, work out well. So I think coming into this game, I tried to handle the pressure as it's almost a compliment to the team of just they have to put everything they have at you, and that's what they're doing. And you just have to play your game and try and stay calm in moments like that, which I think the whole team did a really good job of doing. And it ended up working in our favor of just being able to stay calm when there's that much pressure on us.
Yeah, absolutely. So talk to me about your shot and shooting technique. You really have strong power. We try to teach this to younger players, right? A power shot, and you've ripped many a shot in this game from the 12. How do you get power like that? What are your recommendations for players watching this right now?
Yeah, I think one of the reasons I've gotten pretty good at power far out type shooting is I grew up with brothers who play boys lacrosse, and I think in the boys game that's the name of the game, is just being able to shoot from far out with as much power as possible. And the girls game's a little bit different, but it's really nice to have that just in your back pocket. And I think so much of it was just being in my backyard just every day, just ripping as many shots as possible and just trying to perfect the little things and reps and reps and reps. And now that I'm older, I'm not a small person. I think I use that to my advantage. Of just I work out and practice that shot a lot, and it comes in handy when in moments like that. So
Yeah, absolutely. So reps on reps on reps is something players across the world can do right now at home as we're staying home and staying healthy. And I have to ask, I know that you have some family on the front lines right now fighting the good fight. Tell me a little bit about what's going on the home front.
Yeah, so my dad's a firefighter, so he's going on a lot of runs, picking up sick people and taking them to the hospital. And my mom's a nurse midwife at a hospital near here, so they're both kind of experiencing everything on the front lines, which is, I'm sure, stressful for them, but they come home and they got a smile on their face as always. And so my mom comes home and she's locked in her room basically, and my dad's actually sleeping in a tent outside just so they can keep their distance from us and just not bring home anything that they're seeing at work. But I'm really lucky that my family's really close, where we like to have fun. So I have 3 brothers, and we definitely find things to do. And my parents will come outside and keep their distance from us, and we'll be able to talk and hang out and just find stuff to keep us entertained while everything's going on and keep us de-stressed, I guess. But yeah, they're amazing. They work their butts off, and I don't think they'd want to be anywhere else but helping people. So.
Well, that's incredible. Please thank your parents for everything that they're doing, and you too. I mean, really holding down the fort, making dinners for them, taking care of all things. I mean, that's a real testament to who you are, Izzy. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Well, Izzy, thank you so much for coming on and really bringing this back to reality again, that 2019 Women's U19 World Championship. Congratulations on your gold, and please stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And that wraps up World Lacrosse's 2019 U19 World Championship game. Be sure to tune in on Mondays for Lacrosse Mondays on FTF. You could download the app or stream it online at ftfnext.com. I'm Amanda Mastera signing off from World Lacrosse. Be sure to tune in on Mondays for Lacrosse Mondays. Stay home, stay healthy, and have a good one.